everyone, I'm so hyped right now because we just got our 4th installment when it comes to full body avatars with Recroom's blogs. In today's blog, we're going to be talking about avatar faces. Now, as you guys all know, I love covering the blogs, I love covering the full body stuff, and I love seeing all of it. So in today's video, let's cover the faces, and let's hop into what Recroom thinks and what they went through when it comes to full body avatar faces. This means the nose, the eyes, and pretty much everything everyone didn't like. We'll see, and this might shock you. Now to start off this actual blog, they say in this 4th installment of the Avatar Dev Blog series, we'll talk about the face of the full body avatar option. The new face will look a lot like the floating beans face with a few noteworthy additions, so let's take it from top to bottom. Starting off with our face, a little close-up of it. This grid shows how the face is divided up under the hood. Eyebrows! Eyebrows are a new optional addition to the full body avatar, added them to give your facial expressions more depth. They'll be in the same drawn-on style that we love, with a charming wiggle like the eyes and the mouth. This brings them to life and lets us incorporate them into facial animations when you emote, and you guys can see them there. Pretty cool, and to be honest, kind of scary too. It's a fun animation though, it's not actual gameplay, it's just an avatar emoting with its eyebrows. At launch, you'll go to pick from 3 different eyebrow shapes with the ability to adjust their size and position. We also wanted to give the customizable option to go without the eyebrows, since even though we feel like it expands the range of expression, we heard the feedback that some of you would prefer to express yourselves without them. Also, I'm gonna make note here, with most of the actual new additions when it comes to the face, you can choose to take them off. You guys don't have to wear the nose or the eyebrows. So your little character's face with the full body avatar isn't ruined. Our hopes and prayers were answered, literally. Then they talk about eyes. The full body option will have many eye shapes you're familiar with, along with a bunch of new options so you can finally dial in your look. They all work with emotes like the old ones do, and you'll still be able to express your love or joy through your eyes. We have also added an eye shine to all our eyes to bring a bit more life and gravity to the avatar's face through added contrast between the eye and highlight. Without the eye highlights, the eyes felt duller in comparison to the newly upgraded body, and you might notice that below that we've turned down the shine a bit from what you saw in the last concepts. We too thought they were a bit too distracting at their original brightness level. And they really say that each eye gives the face a different character, which is actually kind of true. Now they talk about noses. Another new addition to the full body avatar's face is the nose. We found that one or more effective ways to express yourself through your avatar is to have an identifiable silhouette. So we explore noses as a way to define your silhouette from the side. Even though it's a relatively small part of the avatar, we found it to be surprisingly effective at giving each avatar a unique look. This also explains why the nose isn't a drawn-on style like the eyebrows, eyes, mouth, and they are there to give you facial expressions while the nose is there to define the form of your face. In our iterations and experimentation, it became clear that the overall full-body design was more appealing with a nose than without, but we have heard some of you felt strongly that you wanted no nose as an option to express yourself. With that in mind, at launch you'll be able to pick from 8 nose styles, tweak their size and position, or choose to have no nose if you prefer to rock the Voldemort style. Damn, they're really roasting us, to be honest. But no, seriously, that's also really good news to hear. I'm glad that we're getting more nose options, and the ability to even customize it and get rid of it is great as well. You can see here how the nose dramatically changes the vibe of the silhouette, which it really does. And lastly, for the rest. The mouths are the same for the full body as they are with the floating bean, and they will work the same way. Your options for face/head shape will be similar as well. The color of the skin on the face will be a tiny bit different though. We're adding more depth to the skin color. This allows us to give faces a bit of flesh to make them feel more alive, and also allows us to have lighter palms on hands of darker skin tones for better representation, which is just a absolute W in general. So fire, note the lighter palms, just so fire. Now, what's next? As you see, we've already made several iterations to the face based on your feedback, so obviously, please keep it coming. While we think it's getting close, we plan on having a few more rounds of interaction before we add the full body option to the game. Speaking of games, in the next blog, we'll take a look closer at how the full body will affect gameplay and seed emotion. On top of this, I'm glad that we were able to get a few sneak peeks at what's happening with this actual full body avatar update, and pretty W stuff, honestly. Glad we can get rid of all the stuff that the players didn't really like, and on top of that, lighter palms. It's just a whole new experience for Recroom. A whole new cage of realism and reality came to our characters with this update, and it's absolutely insane. So be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts, keep your feedback coming obviously, and what can improve and what needs to be different. Be sure to let me know down inside the comments below, and while I was doing so, I'll catch you guys all inside the next video. Thank you guys for exploring this with me. Be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm very hyped for full body, and I'm glad that these actual customizable features will be out. If people are confused, be sure to inform them and recommend them this video if need be, and I'll catch all you guys inside the next video. That's everyone, and whilst leaving your comments down below, be sure to subscribe and punch that like button as it's very important to do so. Catch you guys all inside the next video. And without further ado, Bro Fist!